Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Damage, issue number 8. I was really impressed with this issue, but mostly just because they had the Unknown Soldier in there. He's a character from back in the 60s, whatever. He's actually a member of the Suicide Squad for a while. I don't know if anybody remembers that one. But anyway, wow, this was pretty interesting. They had the Unknown Soldier in there trying to explain to him the background. So we do get more of the background. Remember the first time we ever heard of the first time I've really ever paid attention to Damage was in issue number 1. Sorry, the whole thing with what do you call it? What happened in Dark Knight Metal, issue number 2 or whatever it was literally just like a stupid little thing. Should we summon in the Damage? There's all these people in there that nobody knew who most of those people were. You know, and it's just like, why are you people even here? Why are these 2 pages even in the freaking comic book? You guys are all idiots. This is stupid. But at one point, the one character's like, should we call in the Damage program? And what? Shut up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. When they're from the pages of Dark Knight's Metal. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, there was a mention of like one of the characters there and a couple of the other ideas there. It was just horrible. It was horribly done. It was executed terribly. But this actually gives me the idea that, yes, the Damage program was actually instituted long before the Dark Knight's Metal issues, so last summer. What basically happens is they had this, and Ethan allowed allowed one person to get through in his hour of power. One person escaped. So like, oh, well, this is bad. Like Jonas, like, wow, man, I used to think that she was actually better than, oh, for crying out loud, Suicide Squad. I know her name. That's one of those stupid days, man, where you're forgetting everything. But, and I'm always bad with names. But the idea is that I always thought that she was supposed to be better, you know? And what happens here is, nope, she's just as bad. One person escaped with their life. And she was like, oh, the Damage program isn't working to specifications, so we've got to pull him in. Apparently, Ethan's able to get through, and he's got some kind of a conscience. This is unacceptable. So they decide to recall him and bring him in. That's when issue 1 happened. So interesting. Very, very interesting. At the same time, really messed up. Again, the most important part of this is just that the Unknown Soldier was in here. He's probably not going to be back, but it'd be cool if he were. In the meantime, this is the same as every other issue that's been in existence, except that we actually got to have the equivalent of, like, what, 7 minutes with Ethan? Yeah. Literally, this poor... When he sits there and says, you know what the best part of the 23 hours is? That I'm not in, that I don't have Damage, active. And the next part was, I don't have to hear his voice. No, because I swear to God, like, I'm not making this up for the sake of this story or for the sake of the review. I'm being totally serious. When Ethan said that to the Unknown Soldier, before he answered his own question, I answered the question. I said, you get to sleep? He gets to sleep for 23 or so hours, and he wakes up, and you've got like a couple of minutes of, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, no, there's the voice. And just, oh, my God. Sorry. These people are better than this, but they're not demonstrating in this issue. Anyway, or in this comic book, I should say, in this title, they're not demonstrating it. I get why Damage is aesthetically interesting and why he looks cool, you know, and the concept is great. But the execution in the comic book is terrible. So, and if you disagree, you disagree. It's cool, baby. It's cool. But I could not possibly stand forever reading a comic book that just kept going like this. So you know what? Better to just cancel the comic book. And it's going to be canceled with, what, issue number 18? Or hopefully sooner. Hopefully sooner. Just, you know what's probably going to happen? They're probably going to hit their stride. Because, like, Venditti is a fantastic writer. You know what I'm saying? To me, I love what Venditti does. Some people who just despise him, whatever, man. You know, to each their own. And the art in this is spectacular, you know? But to have... what usually happens is somebody says, oh, we're canceling your book. Like, oh, well, I guess I should stop pussyfooting around and just make a really good story. That's what usually winds up happening. You try to drag something out, and it's not until you're about to be canceled. And that's a shame. That really bugs me. That really bugs me, but it is what it is. But I can almost guarantee that's exactly what's going to wind up happening. Is what it is. All right, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.